welcome along to week 24 of the Mayo Football Show podcast. And coming up, we got all the action from the final weekend of the three-store Ballina League 1. With Manola already promoted, Ballina Town B and Killala were fighting it out for that second promotion spot. And Ballina could still grab the title if they beat Partry and Manola lost to Castlebar Celtic B. While at the other end of the table, Castlebar Celtic B and Kilmore were fighting to avoid the drop to League 2. And later in this part, we'll be looking at the action from the Premier League, where the top three all won to keep the title race wide open. But first of all, as a mark of respect to the late David Walsh, a minute's silence was held at all matches across the county this weekend. And so to the action on the last day of the three-store Ballina League 1. Ballina Town B knew that all they had to do was win against Partry Athletic and they would be assured of promotion. They also had an outside chance of taking the title. And with that in mind, Ballina proceeded to take the game to Partry, with the breakthrough coming in the 12th minute when Eric Eaton calmly finished into the bottom left-hand corner. That goal put Ballina Town B in joint top position with Manola B, but their joy was short-lived as shortly afterwards Sean Corcoran scored against Castlebar Celtic to give Manola the lead. Back in Balleek, things weren't going to plan for Ballina Town. Donald Burke headed home a corner to equalise for Partry Athletic. And at that point, Ballina Town B were in danger of being caught by Killala, who at that point were being held 1-1 by Kilmore. And that was the state of play at half-time in all three matches. In the second half, Castlebar Celtic equalised against Manola when Michael Maughan was quickest to react inside the box. Meanwhile, back in Balleek, top scorer Dale Hopkins gave Ballina the lead. While back at Celtic Park, Michael Maughan gave Castlebar Celtic a surprise lead. And for the first time this season, Manola B were now trailing Ballina Town B in the table, and they pushed for that vital equaliser. As it did so, chances became available and Michael Maughan grabbed his hat-trick. As the final whistle sounded in Celtic Park, Partry Athletic had a late free kick in Balleek, but it came to nothing and Ballina Town were crowned champions.
Yeah, Kieran, it's a great performance by the lads. Obviously good to get a result, but also to stay up in the league and plan for next year is a great bonus. But I knew the lads had a performance like that in them, and like it's testament to them, the bite and determination in the squad. We knew we needed a result, so definitely we had it in them, and they felt they were comfortable at it. So.
You were a goal down at half time, big second half, especially from Michael Maughan, helped.
Yeah, exactly. Michael is a great player. He's from around town here, and he came into the squad early on, and he was probably a small bit rusty, but you can see there he took his 3 goals very well, and he deserves the man of the match for that. And he's always a threat. He's just never say die attitude. So I was delighted he got on the score sheet again and a hat-trick for himself. So.
You must be happy with the season overall, just to stay up. I'm sure that was your aim at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, exactly. At the start of the season, we probably had a bad start with missing players and different stuff, and that's just commitments to life or whatever. But we knew we had to change it around. That we were better than that, and to be fair to the lads and the squad, they've done that, and we got the results when we needed. So,
thanks, Brian. Well done.
Jerry Sweeney, the chairman of the Mayo Football League, was on hand to present the three-store Ballina League 1 trophy to Mark Beattie of Ballina Town B.
I'm joined by a victorious Ballina B management team and captain. What an exciting end to the season, lads. What do you think of that? What can you say?
Let the captain speak first. He's the one that's doing
it. Okay, Mark.
So look, like I said outside, that was nerve-wracking, so it was. We came into today and there was a few scenarios. We had Killala chasing us. We were chasing Manola. We were hoping at best to get promoted tonight. So to win the league is just a massive achievement, so it is, and it's everything we've done this year comes off in one game, so that.
Yeah, it really is nice to see it come off on an evening like that, and Partry really put it up to you this evening.
They did, yeah, and I didn't think that final whistle was ever going to go. They did not lie down. I think they knew we were under pressure, so we'd already heard the final whistle in the last game had gone, and we knew where we stood, so we had to hold out.
John and Phil, what were you experiencing in the dugout there in the closing stages?
It was nervous enough. Just thankfully for myself, being over the years, we've been in that situation a few times, so it was nerve-wracking. But we set a goal out at the start of the season, and I just thought the boys with all the hard work, especially from Hammy and John Conway and Eugene Gorman, they've done a lot of work with the boys on the training ground, and I've been in and out of it. But we felt with all the work that was there, we had enough to get across the line in the end. We felt promotion in the last couple of weeks, but it's probably our best bet because we didn't think Manolo would drop points. But it turned out Celtic done us a favour, which doesn't often happen, but we'll take it.
Absolutely, you'll take anything, John. And you've got the cup. It's been, I'm sure you'll like to pay tribute to the lads. You have a great squad there this evening, and I'm sure you're proud of them.
Yeah, we are absolutely. We're absolutely proud of them. It's been a long season. We've had some ups and downs. I mean, we had a bad patch there in the middle of the season where we did fall behind one another. But the lads stuck together. You know, we won a cup in between that. It kind of picked us up another bit, pushed us on. I think we won every game since that. So it's all down to the attitude of the players, really. You know, we have a good mixture there. We have Mark with the experience. We have the younger lads coming through. And if you look at our type of setup, what we really do aim to do is progress the young lads and develop the young lads and push them on to maybe first team football if they're able. But everything that comes after that is a bonus. But I think when you start sniffing the finish line of a league and you think the trophy is on the line, then of course you're going to push for it. But it's a bit unexpected, if I'm honest. I thought we would be just pushing for promotion. I didn't think we'd be here with a trophy. No. But yeah, I mean, it's testament to our lads. That was a very tough game against Partry. But we had some good lads in there, and except for Philip on the line, maybe we were that little bit nervous, but we couldn't let that filter through after we got the Celtic result and let it filter onto the pitch and have the lads getting nervous. But we're delighted with it. We're delighted with the season as a whole. I mean, coming away with a double, I mean, you know, it's good. It's all a bonus for us.
It really is. I know the management team here might agree with me. It really is all about the players. So I'm going to leave the last word to the captain.
Come on, the town.
That's okay. That's fine. Listen, lads, best of luck. I'm sure you'll be here tomorrow, and hopefully another couple will be here in the dressing room. I'm sure you'll be here.
We're hoping so.
I just want to say big best of luck to the Banatown first team tomorrow. As you know, they've had a great season. They're playing some super football, and big thanks to Mayo League as well for everything they've done for the year. I appreciate it. Thanks, Mayo.
Thanks,
we'd also just like to thank the club for the backing they've given us all year, and particularly our sponsors as well, Cal and Tansy, who've been very good to us all year. So.
Absolutely. Thanks a million, lads, and the best of luck.
Thanks,
okay,
thank you.
Thank you.
And congratulations to Ballinatown B on winning the three-store Ballina League 1. And indeed, congratulations to Manula B on promotion to the Castlecourt Hotel Premier League. And a quick recap on the League 1 results. Ballinatown B 1, Partry Athletic 1, Castlebar Celtic B 3, Manula B 1, Kilmore 2, Killala 2. And that result for Kilmore, coupled with the result for Castlebar Celtic, mean that they are relegated to League 2 along with Mulranny United. In the Castlecourt Hotel Premier League, Swinford kept their faint promotion hopes alive with a 4-2 win over Achill Rovers on Saturday evening. Paddy O'Donnell gave Swinford the early lead, but Achill went in at the break after two quick-fire goals from Brandon McGing and Damien McNulty. Swinford, though, were much the better side in the second half and came away with all 3 points thanks to further goals from Joe Slevin, who got 2, and Martin Murphy. Snugburgh United are now just a point away from guaranteeing promotion to the Super League, as they made it an incredible 18 wins in a row thanks to a 2-0 win over Fahy Rovers on Saturday. Sean Curry gave them a first half lead from the penalty spot, and the second goal arrived late as Kevin Curry ensured they would pick up all 3 points with a goal near the end of the second half. Snugburgh have a 5-point lead at the top of the table with 3 games remaining and could even be crowned champions next week if other results go their way. Ballyhonus Town also look odds on to join Snugburgh in the Super League next season after a 4-2 win over Con Rangers on Saturday evening. Carl Carney got 2 and Jarlath Carney and Deo Addicts were also on target for Tommy Page's side as they made it 6 league wins in a row. Luke Rowan and Owen Prendergast got Con Rangers goals. In the final game in the Premier Division, Westport United B left Ballyglass with a mountain to climb in their fight for survival following a 1-0 win in United Park. Ballyglass remained 4 points adrift of safety with just 3 games to go and could join Westport United in League 1 next season if they fail to beat Achill Rovers next weekend. And that concludes an action-packed Part 1. Join us in Part 2 when we go back to Balik, where Ballina Town have been crowned Super League champions for 2018. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.